channel, and yes, for today's video, I'm back again with another Ouija talk. I don't know why I'm singing, but I'm back again with another Ouija talk. You guys seem to really like these. These also seem to be my more popular videos. So, yeah, it's been a while, and I love Ouija talks, and I think you guys love Ouija talks, so here I am with another Ouija talk. And today, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be telling you guys, like, safety, like, tips for, like, how to use the Ouija board safely, even though I think I've done a video kind of on it before. And when I first started my channel, I did a video on tips of the Ouija board, but it was a really bad quality video, and a lot of you guys wanted me to do, like, another one. So, here I am again. Hello. Some of these tips I have said before, some of them are in different videos, so I'm just kind of putting it all into one video for you guys. Before I get into the video, this is about the Ouija board. Just want to say, like, if you guys have any sort of, questions about the Ouija board, like, put them in the comments down below, because at some point I'd love to do, like, a Ouija Q&A or whatever, and, like, answer your guys' questions, whether you comment them down below or message me them on Instagram, or which is at HorrorLover13, so go check that out. But yeah, I'd love to answer your guys' questions on the Ouija board, because I get a lot of questions about the Ouija board. So if you guys want me to do, like, a Ouija Q&A or whatever, let me know. Also, if you guys have any suggestions on, like, what I should talk about for the Ouija board next, please let me know in the comments down below. Like, especially with the Ouija talks, I really take your guys' input into consideration, because, one, there is only so much I myself can think of to talk about with this. So if you guys have any sort of suggestions whatsoever, like, that would help me so much, because I absolutely love doing Ouija talks. But anyways, without further ado, you guys probably want the tips on how to keep yourself safe. So let's get into the video. Alright, so I've conducted 12 tips on how to safely use this Ouija board, which, here's a Ouija board. Pretty sure by now, I'm hoping by now, if you guys have seen a Ouija board and know what it looks like. This is called a planchette. People say the eyepiece or the thing you move on the board. The term is planchette. Anyway, so here I am with the tips on how to be safe using the Ouija board. One, I would recommend making a salt circle around you, not the board. Because salt circles, if you guys are into, like, paranormal things, the salt circle, it keeps, like, ghosts away from you, or it keeps ghosts out. So I'd recommend, like, putting a salt circle around yourself, like, your body. Like, if the board is, like, in front of you, just put it around your body. So that way, like, if anything were to get out of the board, like, you'll be safe, like, nothing will get attached to you. Not saying you'll get, like, possessed if something comes out, but ghosts and spirits can attach themselves to you, which can bring you down, make you negative, and a lot of other bad things. So salt circle around you, I'd recommend. Second, I've said this, I know I've said this before, put silver on the board, because the saying with silver is it catches the light and it repels the darkness. So if you, like, want to make sure you're talking to good spirits, put silver on the board. Next, I would say a prayer before, like, any sort of Ouija session. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, a prayer in the Bible. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, a Hail Mary or an Our Father, like, nothing like that. But, like, you know, just kind of like a prayer, like, you know, please protect me. Like, you know, like pray to God, just saying, like, protect me. That's, like, if you're religious. If you're not religious, like, I don't know how much help that might do for you if you even want to consider this tip. But for those of you who are religious, like, I am religious, as I play with Ouija boards. I don't actually play with Ouija boards. I have once. I just like to talk about the Ouija board, and I know a lot about the Ouija board. But I would just say, basically, just say some sort of a prayer, like, just asking for protection. 4, don't mention God around the Ouija board. I know that's very contradictory of my last tip, but basically with spirits, this kind of gets a bit more into, like, the religious aspects of things. There is basically, well, at least in Catholicism, I don't know other religions if they believe in purgatory, but there's heaven and hell. Catholicism, there's also purgatory, which is basically where you're like a ghost on earth. That's purgatory. Most of the spirits you talk to through the Ouija board are through purgatory, although, you know, some people have claimed to have had demons come out of the Ouija board and stuff, which I made a video on how that's not true on that. But anyways, I don't mention God around the Ouija board because it can kind of anger the spirits, and if you anger them, you're definitely not going to be safe. You don't want to anger dead people. Next, keep a Bible close. Don't put a Bible on the Ouija board. You're definitely not going to get any spirits. But, like, you know, keep one close by to you, as well as my, like, 6th tip, which is, like, to wear a cross. Like, to me, wearing a cross, that's, like, guaranteeing protection. You know, like, I just feel like wearing a cross and keeping a Bible close, you just get that, like, security of God, which, that's a good thing. Tip number 7, keep holy water nearby, like, just in case this goes horribly wrong somehow, like holy water, bless yourself, maybe throw it on the board, that might anger the spirits, maybe throw it on the board for safety. 8, always say goodbye. I say this at the end of every single one of my videos, as well as pretty much in every single Ouija talk I've ever done. I'm always emphasizing, like, always say goodbye, because that is like closing the door. Yeah, just always say goodbye. Always say goodbye. Tip number 9, don't play in a crime scene or graveyard. I know I've said this before, that's like a rule of the Ouija board. Just don't play in a graveyard or a crime scene where someone's died. Specifically more graveyards, because graveyards, it's full of like spirits usually. So if you're doing it in a graveyard, you're getting a lot of paranormal activity in a graveyard. And it's kind of like a phone call. Like, you just try to have like a one-person phone call, usually it's fine. But if you try getting multiple people on a phone call, like, you know, sometimes it can glitch and it's a little bit more like tricky. Yeah, that's kind of what happens with the Ouija board. It's like a multiple Skype call, except you're not. It's like a multiple Skype call, and it can glitch and freeze up the board, and things can go terribly wrong. So don't do it in like areas like that where, you know, like if there was like a mass shooting somewhere, like, don't do it in those areas for that reason. Next. Don't sleep with the Ouija board in your bedroom after you've used it. Like me, I've only used this once and it didn't work, but I said goodbye. So like, I mean, I haven't had anything bad happen to me since. Like, I've slept fine. So like, it's okay. Like, you haven't used the board. Like, if you have it, like, if you're like me, you kind of have it more as a decoration. Like, it's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. But if you've actually used the board and you've like communicated with spirits, and maybe it wasn't like a good experience or it was evil spirits, I would not recommend sleeping with this in your room, because you're more likely to wake up at like the 3 o'clock hour, which is the most paranormal hour, and it will really mess up with you. It'll like mess up your sleep patterns. You might be more likely to have nightmares, or again 3 o'clock, or waking up more in the middle of the night. Or if you keep looking at the time, like when you wake up, if you're waking up at the same time like every single night, and you have a Ouija board and again bad experience, that's probably why, so you should remove it. Or if you keep seeing like the times like 111, 222, 333, like you constantly see those type of times on the clock, you should definitely get rid of this. Or at least put it in a different room. Next, don't let the board go backwards through the letters or the numbers, which I've said it before. And what I mean by that is like going from 0 to 1 like that, or like Zozo, or like Z, and like kind of like Zozo and Mama, how they go backwards. I would recommend not doing that. Or like if it starts doing that, just say goodbye, because when it starts going backwards, it's Spirit's way of trying to escape, and you're definitely not going to be safe that way. And number 12, last but not least, leave if an evil spirit comes to the board, or if like the spirit starts to get aggressive. Because some spirits, they'll first come and say they're good spirits, and then like they start getting evil. Some spirits don't have rules, as I've also said before, but like it was a really long time ago. They don't have rules. They don't have to be honest with you. They're dead. Like, they have absolutely no rules whatsoever, because they're already dead. Because we're living and we want to keep our lives, we obviously have to follow certain rules. But they don't have rules, so they can lie to you. So if a spirit like says they're evil, unless you're a real thrill seeker, I would say goodbye. But if the spirit also starts getting aggressive, like they start swearing at you, or like they start just getting angry, or they're like, I'm evil, or there's a mama, or they're saying they're Satan, and they're saying they're Satan, just go and burn the board. But like if they're getting evil or aggressive, leave the board and just call it a night. But those are my 12 Ouija tips on how to be safe using a Ouija board. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure if you have, you give this video a thumbs up. Also, comment down below what you thought of this video. What else? Subscribe to my channel. I'm making new videos as much as possible, so you should subscribe. Check out my Instagram at HorrorLover13, because that is where I post special effects and makeup and such, and also I update my Instagram story a lot, so go check that out to keep updated on my life. If you DM me, I'll definitely talk to you, unless you say something really, really creepy that could possibly make me unsafe. And also check out my website, queenofhorror.com, where I post everything horror on this channel, or in case you're not getting enough horror on this channel. I'm remodeling the website, so bear with me, it's not the best right now, but that is it. So until next time, bye guys, and just remember, always say goodbye.